This video is going to be hot, okay? Just ignore my hair is really my hair is really messed up, okay? Again to my channel. Yeah, I know from the topic people are coming to come and blow me. Wait, let's sit down because let's just sit down because this topic is actually Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. So welcome guys to my channel. If you're just seeing this face for the first time, my name is Chine. I am a Nigerian. I vlog from Ireland. So yeah, you've seen the topic of this video. Let's just get right into it, okay? It's Mother's Day today, and I just thought, oh, why this is the best time to let people know what it actually feels like being a mother in an entirely new country, being a mother as an immigrant. So I'll call this like the pains of motherhood. But as a Nigerian living in Ireland with just my immediate family, starting my motherhood journey in Ireland is a bit different from what I actually know or what I grew up to understand that motherhood should bring. Back home in Nigeria, when you give birth, there are a lot of people to help you. There are a lot of people that are very happy, like it's a big deal. There's a lot of parties, there's a lot of everything. When I got here, it was very, very, very different, and it's been interesting. But it's been challenging, and that's what I want to talk about today. Synonym of motherhood is sacrifice. Before I became a mother, especially in Ireland, because you would have a different story if you're back home. I'm sure if I was back home, my story wouldn't be like this. That's the honest truth. Do you want to talk about the way you give up your life entirely? Like in Ireland now, affording care is it's expensive, okay? So you see yourself as a mom dropping a lot of things, dropping your career at some point, especially as you're new here, dropping your studies. I had my first child, and along the line for my second child, I had to just say, you know what, I gave birth to my second child and I was like, I have to go back to school. It was one of the biggest challenges I had to do till now for more than 30 years of my life. So the synonym of motherhood is sacrifice. If you're not ready to sacrifice and you want to relocate, it's not the same as Africa. All man is on their own. Nobody send who send you, okay? The next point is body change. Can you see me? Show me. You can see me. At home. This is not how I was. It will just the truth is I love to be fit, and I try my best, and I do everything and blah blah blah, but at some point you barely have time, especially if you live here. Like now you're working, you have to take care of children, you have to cook, clean, take care of them, take them to school runs, everything. So sometimes that's why I don't have a lot of weight loss videos as I used to in the past, because I have time for myself at night and I do my weight loss routine, my exercise routine at night. But now it's like you're busy till like 12 and you just want to go to bed. So the only way I'm even fit is I just do different kinds of diets. Exercising as often as I used to, it's no more possible. Body change. This is how I used to be. I'll put a picture here. So I'm that hot. Your body is going to change. Like, it was a challenge for me. I think it's still a challenge for me because I'm still trying to accept my new body. In short, I've refused to accept. I'm trying to like make my body better. So that's why I'm trying to watch my diet. I'm trying to resume my exercise routine. But something that has challenged me a lot in this journey of motherhood is my body. Like, you look at the mirror and you're like, is this me or someone else? Loss of privacy. What? Spell privacy. From the moment you give birth, that time that you have started doing labor, you do, what is privacy? They have to check whether you're dilated. You lost privacy. You give, and I am one very private person. Like, it still challenges me, to be honest. Sometimes what I do is, if I put my children to bed, no matter how late it is, I try to get like 30 minutes or 1 hour to just sit down. Even without my husband, sometimes just sit down over a cup of tea, just chill, like just reason, go through the phone, think of me, because I have lost that privacy. You're going to the restroom, you're going with your children. I have 2 children that are under 3. You go, no, my daughter is slightly above 3 and the other one is going to 2. But when I had my son, my daughter was less than 2 and my son was barely how many months old. Even down to this point, there's no privacy. You're going to the restroom, they're following you. You're cooking, they're following you. It won't be your story if you're in Nigeria, because you would have help, you have people to look after them and everything. In Ireland here, the proper play school starts at 3. If you want anything before 3, you're going to be paying a lot of money. So these children are with you, and even though you love to bond with them, sometimes you just want to be by yourself. And the truth is, you lost yourself in this journey called motherhood. Disorganization and forgetfulness. I don't know if it's the mommy brain, the pregnancy brain, the whatever brain. I used to be very, very organized. Very, very organized. I like when I keep things, it should be there. I like to know where my stuff is, because something I hate is to look for something. It's not me to look for something. Let me forget it. I hate to look for something. But when motherhood came, people see, when you're back home, because you have help, you see your children as they are a full human being. Like, it's just like you taking care of an adult. They have clothes, they need to eat, they have this, they have playtime, they have sleep time. So you have to organize yourself and organize. When I was with my daughter, it wasn't a lot. When I now had my son, I don't know how people with 3 children do it, or even 4. So organization, like sometimes I spend so many hours arranging their stuffs, arranging their room, and it takes them 3 minutes to get it scattered again. The good news is I'm getting used to this organization. I'm getting used to things not being where I want it to be, and I just let it go and I sleep, because sometimes I cannot just sleep knowing that things are not where they're supposed to be. It was so challenging, because I wanted to be a certain way just so that I could get it when I want to get it. Just talking about it, it's a lot. But if you're disorganized from the beginning, you will not get it. That pain, that it's a challenge, especially if you're like me that love to sleep. What is sleep? Sleep is luxury. It gets better from when the child is born, but when you just have a newborn, you see 3 hours, you see 4 hours, you're grateful, man. You're grateful. If you're in Africa and you have help, they can take care of your baby and he sleeps. I was thinking that they kept saying that, okay, when you give birth, don't worry, your baby will start sleeping through the night, blah blah blah. It never ends. You never start getting that complete sleep, because it's in stages. When my baby was little, when they were little, they don't sleep throughout the night like that, and with time they start sleeping throughout the night. Before you know it, you want to now potty train, and potty training means you have to wake them in the middle of the night to go and pee. So somehow your sleep is no longer as smooth as it used to be while you were single, if you get what I mean. So sleep becomes a luxury. Like, even sleeping in the afternoon. When last I sleep? Sleeping in the afternoon is real-time luxury, okay? So just know. Can they give us 26 hours by? Can they just say, okay, mothers take 26 hours? The baby, I don't know. I even had to start watching some courses, like some motivational speakers, like who that are up there, about time management. Time is not enough. When I was single, I had 100% of my time to myself. I remember then my mom was saying, enjoy yourself now. I was like, no, I won't love. By the time you get married, you have to share your time with your partner, which is still fair, because your partner too would want want some time by themselves. So it's not 100% of your time gone. When children start coming in, people of God, when children start coming in, if time is 100%, yeah, maybe 10 is yours. Like 10, that 10 is what I'm using with people now. Time is of the essence. 10 is yours because there's no, you can even be praying your children coming in. You can be doing like this, your partner needs you. You can be doing, and you just be wondering like, hey, oh, time is not enough. That's why sometimes to get things done, you have to sacrifice even more. Like I said the other point, sacrifice is just the synonym of motherhood because you're sacrificing your time, your strength, your everything just to make people, like you're giving 90% of your time off and you just have like 10. When I mean of your active time, because sometimes I barely have time for myself. Another point is support. You know, I've been saying come to Budo, you will come to Budo. I've not said this part. So that's why you should understand. Support is not, except you're lucky enough to go to a city where you know people, like, but it can never be like back home. You know how Nigeria is. You have people to bathe your children. You have, my son is how many months now? I've been bathing him from when they gave him to me in the hospital. It was this tiny. You learn on the job. Like this, the support you have is just, that's why I tell my husband, well, you cannot even quarrel with me. It's not possible. You're the only person that I have. Thank God for social media, thank God for WhatsApp and all of that, but it's not the same as having physical presence. Like with my daughter, my mom was here. With my son, there was COVID. You know, it's not the same. You know, and there's no support. You have to do everything yourself. Everything. So being a mom out here is tough. It's tough. It's tough. Like you have to struggle to get things done for yourself. Like if you want to go that extra mile of keeping fit, you have to struggle. If you want to, because you know, everybody's running around here. There's kitty, there's kata. Everybody has pay bills. Nobody's helping you here. You cannot go and knock on your help me. No, nobody's doing that here. Like, and child support is expensive. Like, we're talking about paying a lot of money, paying up to 70, 80 euro per day. It's expensive, you know. So, yeah. The support is very, like, minimal support, very minimal support that you're going to get, and it makes the journey tough, you know, especially as an immigrant. Another challenge that I am still struggling to embrace, I'm actually struggling to embrace this challenge, but the truth is that it's there. The journey never ends. You know, one of my babies there. Mommy, I'm coming, okay? Okay? That's 10. One person don't wake up. What was I saying? The journey never ends. I call a relative of my sister-in-law. Her children are like they're teenagers now. And I asked her, oh, she would have time. Say, no, it's another kind of struggle. And when I actually knew that this journey never ends, is that till this day, when I'm crying and I call my mom, she joins me in crying. Like, she calls me almost every day, every other day. I'm like, Mommy, you're still bothered about me that is in my 30s. Hey, that means I'll still be bothered about all this, my children. This journey, you know, they finish, it never ends. It's different if you have an issue and you know that, oh, come 2030, I would be fine. Nobody would disturb me. Nobody would. It doesn't end. Your life never remains the same. It's a challenge for me. It is. And to think that you cannot just take a break from it whenever you want, it's tough. But having said all that, I just hope I just enlightened someone. For people that will say, oh, you're not grateful, I'm extremely grateful. I love my kids to death. But then, just like everything, being rich excuse me, being rich has challenges, being poor has challenges, everything has its challenges, and this is the challenges of being a mother. I'm grateful for being a mother, okay? Before virtuous women will come for me, I'm happy that I'm a mother. But the truth of the matter is that it's tough, especially if you're in a no man's land like this. It's tough, and people don't talk about it. My confidence is just in Christ, that God is just going to keep strengthening me, and all the mothers out there, give us the strength that we need to carry out this assignment, because it's actually an assignment till you die. That's the gospel truth. It's an assignment till you die, and it's only the strength of God that can help you push through. You know, it's a tough assignment. You know, I just pray for the grace of God so that I would be able to just deliver on this assignment and raise godly seeds. You know, that would just be my happiness. You know. So I just thought to wish you guys here a happy Sunday, and to make a special prayer for women that are asking God for fruit of the womb. It is a beautiful thing. It has its challenges, but it's very beautiful to know that there are people that depend 100% on you. Like, in the beginning, you won't believe it. Like, they depend on you. Anyway you keep them, that's really good. They depend on you for everything, and sometimes you feel, do I even have a life? You know, but it is a beautiful thing. But I pray for you that God will give you the number of children that you, above all, God will give you strength to be able to raise godly seeds. Okay, I'll see you guys in another video that will be talking business in front of our laptop. You know. All right guys, bye, see you, bye.